Hey guys, it's Lindsey Nicole. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel. As you can tell by the title of this video, I'm gonna do Get Ready With Me and kind of act like we're on FaceTime. We'll do a little bit of girl talk, a little chit chat. I get so many questions about my makeup and like ask if I could do a makeup routine. I do a lot more Get Ready With Me's on TikTok. I don't think I've ever done a Get Ready With Me on my YouTube. I'll show you all like the tips and tricks that I've learned literally from watching TikTok and like the things that I picked up from like YouTube over the years. Grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's dig right in. Starting off with my skincare, you guys are gonna think I'm absolutely crazy for this. This is the first year that I ever started wearing skincare products. I've just never had a problem with like acne. I do have loads of like rosacea all over my face. I've always had. So now I just started skincare because I'm getting older. Starting this off, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the Glow Recipe Pore Tight Toner. I literally love the smell of this so much. It is so worth the hype. It's so soft. After my toner, I go ahead and go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Moisturizer. I've just been doing like a little bit. My makeup routine changes so much. This is just like my current makeup routine. Does anyone else relate to that? This has been my holy freaking grail. This is the Rare Beauty Pore Diffusing Primer. I swear this is the only primer that I found that makes my base look flawless. It's my favorite ever. The one thing that threw me off when I first bought this was how like moisturizing it felt. This holds my makeup, I swear, better than like the e.l.f. Power Grip. I went ahead and asked you guys on Instagram and TikTok what we should talk about in this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and start pulling up some things that you guys wanted me to talk about. First question is, what do you do to de-stress yourself in a situation? This is the Rare Beauty Foundation in the shade 230N. I'm gonna go ahead and answer. To be completely honest, I think I have probably, if not the worst anxiety that like I know of. I've been struggling with anxiety ever since I could remember. I remember being that kid at like sleepovers that would like call my mommy at like 3 in the morning and be like, come get me please, like I had to go home. Some things that I've kind of noticed that help me are to get actual headphones, not AirPods, actual headphones to squeeze your head, put on your favorite music and turn it up. Like turn up the volume. It's almost like an escape from reality kind of thing. Heated blankets really help me. Like I said, I have really bad anxiety, so this is something that I'm still learning. I zoomed you guys in a bit so you can see the space. Literally this foundation is flawless. Next thing I do, I've been doing this every single time I do my makeup lately. I feel like this is a huge game changer for your makeup. Do liquid blush before concealer. I like it. I really like how it looks like it's coming from under. The liquid blush I'm gonna be using is the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Bliss. I literally love this so much. Back when I used to dance competitions, I hated blush so much, but like now getting older, like I love it. While I'm blending this out, let's go ahead and get another question. Talk about things that are on my bucket list. I don't really have a bucket list, but I do have a vision board. I actually did make a TikTok this year of me creating the vision board if you guys want to watch that. But some things that I really want to do this year is like, I don't know what happened, but like I just woke up one day and like I want to go to New York. I want to go see a Broadway show. I'm really hoping that it'll happen this year. We'll see. Another thing I really want to do this year is not rely on other people to like make me happy. I feel like I hold myself at a lower standard than I hold other people, and I feel like that allows a lot of people to treat me poorly. Another thing that I really want to work on too is like YouTube channel. Like I really love YouTube videos. As you can tell by my channel, I've been doing that since I was like 14. Sorry, that's kind of like a boring answer. I just don't really have like a bucket list, I guess. Now that my liquid blush is all blended out, this is the Rare Beauty concealer in the shade 130N. I'm starting to put like a dot right there and then like a swipe after like my eye, like kind of where like an eyeliner wing would be. I just started doing that the other day and I love it. I don't know why. Next thing I do is my bronzer stick. This is a Rare Beauty bronzer stick in the shade Power Boost. I do the cream bronzer stick and then later I'll do a powder bronzer. Doing a cream or liquid product and then doing like a powdered one later, I feel like gives you such an airbrushed effect. Also, I didn't just like go out and purposely want every single Rare Beauty product on my face, but that's just what happened because I did the Rare Beauty full face and then I ended up loving like every single one of these products. While I'm putting the contour on, let's go ahead and answer another question. Talk about when you really started getting into makeup. Now this might be really weird. Like you've heard 1,000 times, you're probably so sick of me saying it, I was a dancer and cheerleader my whole life. I've always been around like fake eyelashes, eyelash glue, mascara, eyeshadow, all of that stuff. Then in like middle school, high school, when parents and stuff would start doing your makeup, I was like, I'm gonna learn how to do my own makeup. Like I don't want people like doing my makeup anymore. And so I just like learned how to do it. Yes, I went through the eyebrow chunky stage. Yeah, I don't want to like hype myself up too much. I think this skeleton look was like the first cool makeup look I ever did. And I'm not trying to hype myself up, but like I've done like really cool makeup looks. I've done those some do well. So it's kind of like depressing because they take me a really long time to make. Does that answer the question, or am I just like yapping? Here's the contour all blended out. Also, all of this will be covered by powder eventually, so I kind of like do a little bit more so when it gets covered that I can kind of still see where I want it to go. The lighting is like completely going to change in here. The sun just decided to come out. Not blaming the sunshine over here, but the lighting's just definitely gonna look a little different. Ho loose face powder. Another like pro tip I might have, I used to use a like normal powder brush all the time, and then I was like, wait, I wonder what it would look like just powdering with a powder puff the entire time. So I tried it. Literally game changer. It just gave me like that airbrush look. Dip it in, kind of like hit it to get like the loose powder off, and then just go ahead and start like tapping it in. Ever since I started doing this, I have no problems with my makeup coming off. Next thing I got asked is things that make you the most happy. For me, it's definitely music. Duh. I could never go a day without music or my playlist or anything like that. Oh, if I was not filming this video right now, like there would be music bumping. Late night drives with your music windows down, that is like hits the spot for me. Also, I don't know if you guys know, but I have 4 cats. They also make me happy. Their names are Thor, Leo, Sully, Luna. The most cat mom there ever is. The next thing I do is take this Lottie Ready Set Go setting powder. Just grab the same powder puff and dip in and just go ahead and start pushing. Favorite places that I've traveled. When I say like Mexico is probably like my favorite place I've traveled. Mexico is definitely number 1. I think Australia would be like number 2. Once I have all my pressed powder on, this is the only time I use a brush with my powder, and then I just go ahead and brush it all off. Literally so airbrushed and so pretty. After my powder is all done, I go in with my eyebrows. I know my makeup routine's kind of weird and like doesn't seem like everybody else's, but this is just what works for me. I already put this eyebrow gel on, but I put this on before and after. This is the She Glam Set Me Up Brow Gel. I got this originally in a PR package. That was weird. So after I set them with the gel, then I go ahead and go in. This is a Rare Beauty Precision Pencil in the shade Cool Brown. I just go in. Normally my brow hairs are like beach blonde. After my brows, I like to move on to now the powdered products. Like I was talking earlier how I do the liquid ones first and then the powder ones. You know this has been OG, the Hoola Benefit bronzer. And since I already have some bronzer on already, like I don't do too much. I go over kind of where I put that bronzer stick very lightly. This one is, if you want kids, how many and what genders? This is like a deep question. Like I don't think I've ever like talked about that. I don't know how I feel about kids. I go back and forth. I've been through lots of traumatic stuff. So if I wanted to, I would love like 2 and 1 boy being older and 1 girl being younger. I love the like idea of the big brother protecting the little sister kind of thing. I think it's really cute. Now I use the littler brush and just go on the underneath, little up top. So now that my contour is all done, let's go ahead and move on to blush. I recently just got this blush. Literally this blush is so good. I use the Laura Mercier in the shade Passion Fruit. It's so good. A little on the nose. I just like powder it upwards. Look at that shade. It's so pretty. Now that my blush and contour powders are both done, I go in back with my translucent blotting powder, and then I take my powder puff like a curve, and then I do the same thing under my eye 1 more time. I kind of just let that sit, and then we go on to eyeshadow. For eyeshadow, if you know I'm obsessed with this Maddie Ziegler Morphe palette. We're just gonna do the M3, and I'm just gonna go over like the half of my lid, almost like a cut crease. Let's go to the next little chit chat. Tips on toxic friends / relationships are just getting through high school in general. This is like such a hard topic for me to talk about because I could barely get through high school myself. I ended up switching schools my junior year of high school to a different high school, and I was already bullied at the school before I transferred, and then I got to the other school and I think I was bullied even worse there. So I actually ended up doing online school my senior year. The one tip that I would give out, if anything, is to just not let people that you're surrounding yourself with in high school affect you, because I literally have never seen any of these people again. I'm like such a freaking softie. Like even if somebody does me so wrong, like I will give them 1,000 chances, because I was always bullied, so I never want to like hurt anybody's feelings like how people have hurt me. I'm getting to a point where it's like if they're not affecting me positively, or if they haven't even like liked my photos, like there's no need for me to keep them on anything. Your self-worth, I'm like trying to heart, your self-worth matters so much. The next thing I do is, in this palette there's a shade called Butterfly Fantasy. I just take that and I go into my inner corners and kind of like drag it over the lid. It's been like a while now, so let's go ahead and brush this powder off. The next thing I do now is eyeliner. I use liquid eyeliner for the top of my lid and then dry eyeliner for the bottom. then I take this NYX Jumbo Eye Crayon white highlighting color. And I just do a little dab on my inner corners. A light little boop. Next up is my lashes. I literally used to wear falsies every single day up until like a month ago. Just curl them up. So I start off with a Rare Beauty Volumizing Mascara and just do the first coat. I literally love this mascara so much. And then I just take whatever's left on the brush and just do my bottoms. Next mascara I use is this Tarte Tubing Mascara. I think I got this in Advent Calendar. This mascara is insane and I need to get it in the full size. This side's like way shorter than this side for some reason. I don't know if it's like because that's the side I mostly sleep on or something. So now that my mascara is done, it's time to move on to highlighter. We're almost done. You already know I go in with the Rare Beauty highlighter. This is the shade Exhilarate. Shiniest highlighter I've ever seen in my life. Do a little dab and then boop boop. And then a little up here under my eyebrows. On the highlight bone part, of course. And then I put a little right here. And that's all the highlight places I do. Now it's time to move on to my lip routine. This MAC Whirl pencil I have been using for years and I cannot give it up. It's too good. Okay, now that I have an outline going, then I'm going to take it and I'm going to like shade in the outer corners. Now that that's all shaded in, I'm going to go ahead and take the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in the shade Hot Gossip and just do where I did not fill it in with the Whirl. And then you'll have something like this. Literally, I think this is like the prettiest shade ever. Once those are done, I go ahead and take this Lawless lip gloss in the shade Velvet. The last step in my makeup routine is this setting spray. This Charlotte Tilbury setting spray is probably like my second favorite. My first favorite is the Urban Decay All Nighter, but I actually just ran out, so now we have to use this one. My makeup is all done. It's time to move on to hair. I think for today I'm just gonna do like more of a little blowout. I literally just put my extensions in like 2 days ago. Yes, I literally do my own sew-in extensions. This is the only time I decided that I was gonna cut out a chunk of my hair while doing them. Yep, there she is. Let's talk about this while I curl my hair. How to get through high school without friends. Pretty much me. I can tell you that it's possible. I actually started watching TV shows more frequently, and then I would go online and interact with people that are like watching the same stuff as you. I don't want to like recommend you do that because talking to strangers online is never a good idea, but I did meet some like really good like fun people out of doing that. To have those friends while I didn't have any was like really cool. I would also like find YouTube videos. Like for me, in high school, my go-to YouTuber was Shane Dawson's like conspiracy videos. That like really helped me. Also try to find like a YouTuber like not only that you like but also makes you feel like you're kind of on a FaceTime call like this video is about. The final look is now completed. I actually really thoroughly enjoyed this video. I had so much fun like talking about all these topics. I would love to do another video like this again if you guys are interested, and maybe even one where you like get to know me even deeper. Like I open up and like tell you maybe things that you don't know about me. I bet you didn't know my favorite color is pink. Comment down below more video ideas if you didn't like this one, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!